Hello everybody, welcome to JMac Sports Cards. My name is Jason. Hope everyone's doing well today. Hope you all are having a good time here in the hobby. And I wanted to make a video here just covering a couple cool, interesting, bigger flips of recent. Some are of the mind that the hobby's dead. Some say that you can't make money anymore. So anyway, I just wanted to just make a video, and I wanted to first caveat this and bring it up to front and center here. This is absolutely not a video to boast about big gains or flipping cards, because many of you who have followed the channel, you know I'm a huge collector as well. There's also a business side to the hobby here as well, and that's something I'm really having to focus more on now that am transitioning to full time into content creation. I have a couple YouTube channels. I've got some sponsorship stuff that I do work for on another channel, and then really loading up on eBay, selling a whole lot on eBay. So I'm looking to buy cards to sell for profits now. Okay, and that's absolutely okay. And listen, there's all kind of avenues here in the hobby that you can approach the hobby. One that I personally have never gotten into is flipping slab, and or really spending lots of money on high end and trying to flip high end. That's just something the reward is greater in some cases if you get in it at a great deal and a player pops. Then a high end card could go way up, or if you really have a longer term, which most people who are doing that don't. If you have a longer term lens on a certain player, maybe say like a Steph Curry, somebody like that, then you could buy a really high end card, and it will likely go up in value. I don't do those things. I don't buy $1,000, $5,000 cards, $10,000 cards, especially prospects. The Mac Joneses of the world, the Wander Francos of the world. It's not what I do. I do look for those kind of players in the $20 to $100 range. It shows that I can grade, flip, things of that nature. These scenarios here where I'm flipping are, one was a GOAT, and one was it was just a rare oddball scenario card. The GOAT one was the biggest gains I've ever had, the most dollar amount I've ever made on one single card, I think. The oddball card was one where I had just crazy, insane profit margins from a percentage wise, not dollar amount wise. But I also take losses. I'll sell at a loss. But again, because I'm getting in at $20 to $50, and maybe got $25, or in the cases with the few times I've submitted with PSA, maybe $50 into grading fees. So let's say if I graded at $50 and I'm $20 into the card, I'm $70. And let's say it gets a 8 or a 9, something like that, and I got to sell it for $20, $30. I'm only losing, $20 to $50 at max on when I do take losses. So, and by and large, I don't. It's not me trying to flip single cards. A lot of times I'll buy lots of cards, like a big lot. Usually pick up a stack and try to make margins on the stack, not on an individual card, right? That's my philosophy and my strategy. It's ever evolving, growing, and changing. So let's jump right in. At first, I'm going to show you a loss just to, again, hammer home the fact that we take L's in the hobby too. We'll check this one real quick. All right, so here we go. We got a James Wiseman. If you follow basketball, NBA basketball, you know that James Wiseman was ruled out for the season and for the playoffs. He's not playing. So I had speculated on a few of his cards. Like, again, it was really cheap. I just personally remember picking this card up at a show. Thought it was a fair deal when I bought it raw for $30. And if you look at the centering of it, it looks pretty phenomenal for a prism, right? So I thought I had a real good chance out of 10. Obviously, here it got a 9. So I spent $25 in grading, paid $30 raw. Let's call it 60 all in on the card. You can see it sold for $40. So here you can see, here's the breakdown of the fees. So the shipping label was $386. The ad fee standard, which I do a lot of buy it now, especially on SGC slabs and stuff that I'm just not comfortable running in auction. So I'd say 95% of what I sell on eBay is buy it now, taking offers. So I do like 3% or something like that on run promotion on it. So sometimes it's like that 2 to 4%, depending on the card, how big it is. So it costs $1 for the ad, the promo, and then $6 in fees, which is the 12.5% that eBay takes. So $7.83 off of that, $37.96. And I don't think that includes that $1. So let's say $36.96. So let's do the math. It comes out to be minus $36.96. I lost $23.04 on this card. So there you go. So I take L's too. Let's look at some big wins. Okay, so jumping over here, we have the 2006 Topps Chrome Refractor that I bought raw in Spartanburg, South Carolina. I'll try to play the clip if I can locate it. Next picked up my first Brady Refractor, Cooper Cup laundry tag, the 49, couple 03 Chrome Brady's, and a Stafford rookie, just in case. And so that's where I picked up the card in Spartanburg in that bulk deal, and I think I pretty much got it for between $150 $175 if you calculate that lot. So we'll just go with the high end. We'll say I spent $175 on that card. I sent it to PSA and paid $50 to get it graded. So you're looking all in there at $225 total. Well, let's call it, because you got shipping, so $230 all in. Like after Brady retired, one of these sold for $1,000. All the other sales were between $1,300 and $1,800, $13, $14, $15. There was not very many sales the past 365 days of it. As it is, you can see it's a Pop 16 card. You can see I was putting $2,000 on it at shows. And long term, this card absolutely will, I believe, probably there's a good chance it could maybe even double this price long term, because it is a 2006 Tom Brady, and there's probably not many more of them that are going to get graded and get a PSA 10, a Gem Mint 10. It's a Pop 16 all these years later, and it's a 2006 now. So I knew it was fairly, this is a fairly rare Brady. I have even seen some of, his serial numbered refractors that are older like this that have a higher pop count than this particular one. So even though it's white border, I think it was just centering issues and surface scratches issues. So Gem Mint 10 was huge on this card. We'll look at the breakdown and see how much I actually made on it. All right, so here you go. You can see I did charge the buyer $20 because I wanted to ship it and insure it. It actually turned out being even more than that. It was $26.80. So I took a little bit of hit on some shipping. I paid $6.80 of the shipping additional that I didn't charge the buyer. That I was running a promo on it for $45 in ad fees. So the net 12.5% eBay take, so $13.37. Let's do a little bit of math. $13.37 minus the 45 minus $6.80, $12.85, and then if we might subtract the $230 and what it cost and the grading fees, that leaves $1,055, rounded it up to $1,100 on the thumbnail. So because I actually did not calculate the ad fee standard, so right around $1,000, $1,050 on one single card, on one single transaction. Absolutely amazing. Biggest gain ever on a card. So pretty phenomenal. And like I said, now we're gonna jump over and take a look at my biggest percent gain on a flip. Believe it or not, this is one of the bigger percent gain flips I've ever been a part of, that to my recollection, and it may have been some others, but I just can't remember. So you can see, so this is a 2019 Panini Gold Standard Matt Gay, who's a kicker, rookie card. So you can see this is serial number 299. It was 61 of 99. It says game. I copied and pasted from another. See right here, you can sell now, and it'll copy over all the info from another listing. The other listing also sold for $50. Someone had it for $99.99, and the best offer was accepted for $50. But he kicked the game winner versus Tampa Bay. You can search Matt Gay rookie card. Nothing comes up. This guy doesn't have any other rookie cards. I'm assuming he was probably an undrafted kicker who didn't have any rookies. He somehow got inserted into this set, Gold Standard. Maybe it was a late entry into that in 2019 when the release date of it, or whatever the case may be. This guy, this is his only rookie card, and the serial number to 99. So every one of the sales were $30 to $75 of this rookie. So I bought this in a lot from a big stack of cards I bought in Salisbury, North Carolina. I was into this card for $2.50. Now we'll do the math and we'll see why that's the biggest percent gain. So here you go. So essentially 46.68 after fees. What I netted on this card was 46.68 minus, so 46.68 minus 348, 43.20. So minus 250. $40 profit on a $2.50 card. I made $40.70 profit all in. You just never know. So anyway, guys, if you're enjoying this kind of content, and this is very much so a different video, different than I've probably ever seen. So maybe I'll try to make a little bit of a series out of this every once in a while. I probably won't have big, huge gainers like this on a regular basis, but when I do, maybe I'll drop a part 2 on this. So let me know if that's something you're interested in down in the comment section below. Let me know your biggest gain. What's the biggest flip you've ever been a part of? Love to hear it. That'd be awesome to fill up the comment section with those. So hope you guys are enjoying the content. Make sure you are subscribed. Turn on the bell to get notified when new videos come out. And that's all I got till next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Deuces.